Hey friends, this is something that your boys are really gonna like because you get to launch things. Anytime that there is a launching, it's always gonna be a win. So it is an A-Pult. I know, isn't that hilarious? We use the bottom part of one of these plastic eggs in order to be the cup that holds in there. Now, if you don't have these, like, I'm gonna just suggest that you use like a water bottle cap. That would work absolutely perfect. And you, or anything like that, you could do it. So let me show you how we put this together. Definitely want to be able to decorate this if that's important to your boys, and you can use Sharpie markers or a permanent marker. You're gonna need 5 sticks, and these are just craft sticks, little popsicle sticks, and you're gonna put the rubber bands around each end. And so you can decorate these ahead of time, but they may not be able to wait. That's really a lot to ask. So decorating it isn't probably what they're ready to do first. So around each end, but maybe if you put it together like this and play with it a little bit, then decorate it and then play with it a little bit more. So I've got it pretty tight on those 5 sticks. They're lined up pretty straight, very good. Now we want to get the part that goes in between, because there's the 4 of them is a spacer, and then we have one on top. So one needs to go between the bottom 2 in order to hook it all together. So I'm going to just open it up slightly and stick that in. You didn't think I was going to get that, did you? So put that in slightly, and then this one will go over the top. That's going to be our launcher. So we've got the space in there with the 4. So I'm going to go ahead and put the rubber band around one end of this, and then I want to put it kind of a crisscross in the very center so it doesn't move whenever you're using it. It'll hold together good and tight. And so I tell you, just using rubber bands, it's so much faster than trying to glue or whatever. So we will have to glue the little cup on there, unless you think you can launch things without the little cup, which you can. It's not that big a deal. So just show them that they have to do back and forth crisscross whenever they do the center one. So we want to make sure that it stays in place. And they can have more than one rubber band, it's just fine. Okay, pull that a little tighter. All right, I'm going to use another one to get that in place. All right, I think we just about got it. Oh, can hardly wait to do it. So we've got in the very center, and so it's ready to go. So I can put one of these on here and launch it. Whoop, that went straight up. I'm gonna aim it a little bit toward you this time. Okay. Of course, we're using pom-poms. They'll want to use tacks or gravel or something like that. Very good. So you might want to try to have in the center a cup or a plate or something that they're going to be aiming for. That'd be great. Matter of fact, if it landed in a certain area of the room, that's the verse they have to say, or the books of that division that they have to say. And so you can keep working with it like that. Now this one has a little cup on it, and you can just glue that on. You can use some tacky glue. It just takes a little while for this to dry, but If you want to, you could use a hot glue gun, and maybe just the teacher would do the hot glue. But there you go. Pretty simple to do, and when you launch them, you can play those Bible review games, and it would be a lot of fun. I bet your boys are going to love this.